Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. You guys, the cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through the elements. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Divine Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? I heard shift, you guys. What else, God? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else do you have for the Divine Collective? Okay, so I heard transparency. That's come up recently, and tremors. Okay, thank you for that. We got the Nine of Swords showing in the pre-shuffle. Okay, I heard guard and guardian and guardianship. Ooh. And I heard the word detective. Uh-oh. Y'all, I hit my finger on the table when I was going in to grab the cards. Stuff is falling over here on the side. So maybe the tremor energy, maybe that has to do with actual things crumbling, or, you know, possibly just the nervousness or anxiety surrounding someone. You saw the Nine of Swords in the pre-shuffle. So, and then I'm hearing stand guard. There's that guard energy again. That was the Ace of Wands just now that kind of fell over for a reveal. All right. Y'all, temptation is still there. That's giving me devil energy, y'all. And then the tremor came up again. So I heard chasing just now. I heard developments. I keep hearing stand guard. Just like that. Okay. You know, I'm hearing a channel song right now because that stand guard, it has a specific tone to it. It's like I've heard that before, but the way it's stand guard. And then I'm hearing Bring the MF and Ruckus by Wu-Tang. So stand guard. Bring the ruckus, bring the ruckus. So that sounds like, I feel like that has to do with, I'm seeing the chessboard. I don't know if I have any Wu-Tang fans out here, but I feel like the mystery of chess boxing. I don't know if that was an album title or the name of a particular song on the album, but that's all I'm seeing is them, like the members of Wu-Tang on the video set with the chessboard. And they're acting as, you know, the actual pieces, you know, but they're saying their own separate verse at their time. But y'all, this is okay. This is game. This is challenge. This is somebody who is like, bring it on. All right, here we go, y'all. There's a level of intensity here. And I heard it's brewing. These cards just casually just kind of fell out from the bottom of the deck. So I will definitely leave those be. Anything else, Spirit? All right. Ooh, that was about to spill out on me. So we'll keep that energy in mind when it comes to this. It was cards about to just kind of pour on out here. All right, so look, y'all, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So this, I mean, does that not look like the queen of the chess piece? You know, that whole movement, that energy. So there's a decision here. But somebody is like, stand guard. You see that? Let me hold it a little closer for you guys. This Two of Swords just speaks to someone who does not have a lot of detail. I heard energy. They don't have a lot to go off here to have to make this decision. But you know, this is giving me somebody who was the queen of the actual chessboard game, to where they were moving people around. So this is giving me like Queen of Swords energy. They were responsible for coming up with the plot, plan, strategize energy of, okay, you go do this, you move this way, you move that way, while I try to move wherever I need to move. Because I believe in the game of chess, the queen can move from the side, front, back. They can move however, but no one else can move that way. So this queen now is the one who is blindfolded. Like, this is somebody on a witness stand even. This is somebody who knows they have to give it up. But in this position, I feel like the Queen of Swords is like, you know, hold on, y'all. Let me grab some more information. I'm saying Queen of Swords. I shouldn't say that because I definitely don't have the card out here, but I definitely feel the energy coming from whoever has to make this decision based off of the chess game board energy. But Spirit, specifically, can you give me a little more detail about this Two of Swords, please? Transactions. I keep hearing Ghostface, but that's the Wu-Tang energy. I don't know the verse Ghostface had in this particular song, but I'm definitely going to head to the lyrics to see, because that's what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing something about a spiked bat. I feel like that was a reference in the lyrics of that song. Y'all, I have to pay attention to what I'm receiving, especially when it's like song lyric energy, because whoever writes those lyrics, those people, they are also gifted. So there's channeled messages coming through there, even when they're writing the lyrics themselves, but then speaking it out as well. That's also spell casting in itself. So this could have everything to do with this Two of Swords / Queen of Swords that I'm picking up energy. So I heard a boss. I felt like that was, you know, something that was a given, because they were basically the queen of this chessboard, whoever's in this Two of Swords. All right, I heard character assassination. Okay, I don't know if it's gift giving and then guilt. It's like those gift giving and then guilt were kind of coming in at the same time. What else is here, Spirit? Witness protection. There it is. Because I told you this felt like somebody who's about to take like a witness stand or something, or be on the witness stand. Like I just see somebody sitting in that particular position in a courtroom. And I just heard Tupac, he like kind of came in, all eyes on me, and then he left back out. Thank you, Spirit, for that. All right, y'all. I mean, listen, let's just go ahead and get into this. I could stay here all day and try to pick up what I can, but let's get into the reading, okay? But that's the bottom of the deck energy. It's a decision, and it's a tough one. Okay, so below this, and I feel like we need to go this way, you guys. I want to start, this was the first set of cards that came out here, and then I mentioned that the cards that came in after, it seemed like the deck just wanted to spill out, but I kind of, you know, held it back just slightly, not too much. But let's turn these cards over and see what's going on. All right, here we are. Look at that. Look at these two cards right here. I told you it was intense. Something just felt intense for me. 7 of Swords and 5 of Wands reverse. The 5 of Wands is like challenge, right? But in the reverse, this is like physical action. Now I'm getting ready to beat you. I heard something about a spiked bat, did I not? Look at this 7 of Swords. This is someone who offends over and over and over again, and knowing that what they're doing, they're getting away with it, but they keep doing. I'm hearing habitual. So somebody has been habitually offending someone physically, like putting hands on someone, knowing that they're in the wrong. I keep hearing Ghostface. I have to look up the meaning of Ghostface in itself. All right, y'all. So here we're about to get into that. It felt like a spillage sort of energy, right, from the deck. I don't think we need to know any more about that. This just looks like physical violence here, and like somebody who like repetitively does this. Let me turn this card over and see. Look, the Ten of Swords. Y'all, okay. Let me go ahead and just reveal the other two here. Ooh, my right ear has a very high pitch right now. We have the Two of Cups and then the Six of Cups, y'all. All right, so this Ten of Swords is giving me someone who's being reprimanded right now. They can't move from where they are. That could be physically, could be mentally, but they're bogged down with all of the, I'm hearing suppression. So I guess the things that they neglected or ignored as far as like what they were to have dealt with, you know, like problem solution, okay? Problem solution. It was just problem. That's that Seven of Swords energy right there. It just kept going. But right now where they are in this energy, and I'm hearing contemplative energy, they can't help but think about whoever this is in the Two of Cups, whoever they want to rekindle something with, because I feel like the Six of Cups means they can't go back. Like they're not being allowed to go back to whatever this Two of Cups that they're wishing for. They want to be able to get to that person, but they can't with the Six of Cups reverse. So again, this could be a physical lockdown or a mental lockdown. All right, y'all, let's slide on over here. We have the Six of Wands reverse. So somebody is not looking forward to, you know, having to pay back some actions here. What they thought was going to be a victory for them and take them a few more steps ahead, you know, to whatever it is that they were trying to, you know, have like a completion toward, because I'm, you know, considering the Six of Wands. So that would be on the way because they're on a horse. So a victory to the Ten of Wands. But it doesn't look like, it looks like it's halted right here. Like they're not going to be able to continue. And then the work that they've already put in, they're not even getting any rewards from that. So it's like labor lost. Let's see what's underneath that energy. Just turn all of these over. So here we are. We have the Eight of Wands reverse. This is slow moving. I heard methodical. This is slow moving actions that this card represents. But if we're talking about methodical, whatever it was, because I said they were putting in efforts, but now they're not even getting any gratitude for that, or, you know, anything that's going to assist them or benefit them. It's like a toilet flushing is what I'm getting. You know, it's all down the drain now. So I'm hearing it's warranted. And that possibly could be coming from this Five of Cups energy in the reverse that I have yet to even announce. But hold on, y'all. Let's see what's going on because I need to know more about this Eight of Wands that's slow moving. So I heard stability just now. Rise up and intentional. Also heard imbalanced. But let me put this together. Help me, Holy Spirit, with this. Somebody's having a breakdown. Somebody is having could be a nervous breakdown at this point. But this is someone who, you know, like, have you ever seen like the image of the cartoon dog and he's surrounded by cartoon flames, but the caption says, "I'm fine"? That was this person. All hell was breaking loose, but they were still trying to cover and mask that everything was fine. But right now, at this point, it's really got the best of them. But I'm being directed back toward this Two of Swords right now. So whoever is about to take the stand is why I'm feeling, but that was the nervousness, that the anxiety that I was picking up on in the channeling in the earlier part of this reading. All right, y'all, so I'm starting to put this together here. So somebody is about to testify against this person who's like this habitual domestic violence. I heard domestic partnership, but you know, this also entails violence right here, like physical violence for me. And then them being in the Two of Swords, wishing they could get back to this one true love and this Two of Cups, but they can't because the Six of Cups is reversed. Right now, they're battling someone who is potentially about to get into this position, who's possibly now in like a witness protection program. But I would also consider witness protection as this person can't be found. They can't be seen or uncovered right now. Because possibly, I did say something about a detective earlier. Possibly they're being kept, you know, for the safety of themselves and possibly the information that they hold. They're being kept safe. But that could be anything. It could be in a special domestic violence program, you know, to where they go shelter this particular individual because they can't really escape their abuser. So this Two of Swords, I feel like it's somebody who holds a lot in the vault, but you can't find this person, you know, with your, I don't want to say your physical eye. I'm talking as if I'm the person who was in charge of beating the mess out of this person, because it was habitual. So that means that this person, whoever this is in the Two of Swords energy, they had a hard time escaping. They had a hard time of, you know, finding themselves so they could physically remove themselves from the grips of this habitual abuser. So right now where they are is hidden. And this person cannot find them. So that tells me, look at this. Let's go back because I'm being guided back over here to this Six of Wands reverse. I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to be insensitive. I am not. But whatever this habitual abuser was doing, they thought it was going to lead them to some sort of come up with the Ten of Wands energy, but they only got to the Six. But I heard like major beatdowns. These were major beatdowns, y'all. Look at the Eight of Wands now in the reverse. We're talking about wands, y'all. Actions. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Let me gain my composure, y'all. I hear everybody was getting it. So everybody, if it was, you know, a particular individual who had a child, maybe it's the child they share together. It could be, you know, stepchildren. I heard everybody was getting it. But definitely the beatdown energy was coming from this. Okay, I'm being reminded. So whoever was in this energy of delivering, you know, this domestic violence, they thought that they had this under control, because I keep mentioning a Ten of Wands, like they were trying to get to a certain point. That would be the completion energy. But the efforts that they put in with the Six of Wands, and I heard the beatdowns, major beatdowns, are now in the reverse. So they can't even, in their mind, they thought they were going to profit off of these encounters, the DV encounters. Because I feel like in this person's mind, that was just another notch in their belt, so that I heard seclusion. So this was all a plan to try to seclude this family to themselves, to get to a Ten of Wands. Now, what the Ten of Wands would represent, even though the card is not out here, I'm just feeling it. That and that Queen of Swords I was picking up on. I have not even seen those two cards yet. But that Ten of Wands is important for me right now, because it's like they were putting in these actions another notch in their belt for some sort of victory with that Ten of Wands. That Ten of Wands could represent anything, you guys. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So the Five of Cups reverse means, you know, they can't get any of this back. No one can. Whoever was the victim and then the victimizer, they can't get anything back here. There's, like, when I say get anything back, that could apply to even if they wanted to ask for some sort of, if they were to offer any type of remorse, it would not be accepted. So that would mean that this is completely over. I feel like possibly in the past they were able to offer up something, maybe not even an apology, but some sort of sign of affection that this person, who's ever in this Two of Swords, would allow this abuser back in. But that's not even working now. And then for the person who was being, abused, it's like now they need help themselves, but they were so used to relying so much on the abuser to now they're also in this Five of Cups reverse energy. So they're both losing out. There's no gain for one another. I don't know if that's even making sense right now. Y'all, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to clear this up. Holy Spirit, help me. Help me with this message, please. So I'm hearing shame, shame, shame. I'm hearing imbalanced again. Cohort. Protective custody. I just heard that. And I heard it was really bad. It was really bad. So what it sounds like is the one who was abused, they're not alone, because it sounds like that when I was told everyone got it, also their children. So that would be that parent being a victim all over again, because they feel that they allowed their children to be abused when they were supposed to be protecting their children, but now they get to live the cost of them not protecting their children when they couldn't even protect themselves. There it is. That's what's coming from this Five of Cups reverse for both parties. All right, y'all, a sad case. It's a very, 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 very sad case here. All right, y'all, behind the Five of Cups reverse, we have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles has to do with relinquishing control. So I did mention how the victim, they relied so heavily on the person, their abuser. So now not having this abuser around, and they're locked, away somewhere, not locked away in a bad way, but they're being protected, protective custody, I'm getting, along with the children possibly, if they still have their children. But that Four of Pentacles, that's the relinquished energy. It could be that they possibly, their children are being cared for by, a family member or institution. I'm not picking up family coming in to rescue, anyone. Because this person was like a stone cold victim. I don't feel like they had anybody, because this was routine. This was habitual, this abuser. So I don't feel like they were able to call a brother or call a mom, call a dad, cousin, help get me out of this. Or either it got to the point where family turned their backs on them. Well, the mental imbalance is coming back up, you guys. So if family knew that this person was struggling mentally, then, that's one thing, that family most likely would turn their backs on them just based off of that. And maybe that what I'm hearing subservient. So that's what caused, this victim to fall back into the hands of the abuser. They had no one. They had children to care for, but that mental imbalance right now I'm picking up on both parts. So that would explain why they're in some sort of custody or witness protection energy here. Whoever's in this Two of Swords. All right, so that all came from the Four of Pentacles reverse. All right, now we have the Four of Swords here. So, I mean, this person I feel like is alone at this point, but now this is still giving me they don't know what to do by themselves. So this is someone who was heavily dependent on their abuser. I'm hearing insane. So this Four of Swords could mean maybe they're in some sort of institution right now, getting the care that they actually need. They fell into the hands of an abuser. They were already not, well. But then to have to fall into this with this Seven of Swords and this Five of Wands reverse, that mental institution that they're in right now is the best thing that could happen for them. But, that Two of Swords is still giving me they're put away somewhere. I said that from the beginning. But I'm hearing to work on them. So that means if there were kids in the picture, the kids are no longer with this person. Definitely not with this abuser. All right, y'all, let's see what's behind the Four of Swords here. And the Devil card reversed. They're battling their demons right now. So if, being in this institution and then being on some regular medication to where it's being monitored, this person has like a less likely chance of acting out. And the acting out could have been provoking this person who was the habitual abuser, not giving that license for them to abuse this person. But can you kind of help me weigh this out? Somebody's already imbalanced mentally. And then to wind up with someone who has issues themselves that they haven't worked out, so they take it out on the other person. But then this person who's already imbalanced, they have kids, they have responsibilities, they're not doing well already. I'm hearing like they had no place to go. That came up. They had no family, so they had nowhere else to go. So they were wide open for the attack of the enemy, really, is what I'm saying. They were wide open. Because there's no telling what other things were going on here, to help soothe the imbalance that might have attracted this person in the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands reverse energy. All right, y'all, behind the Devil reverse, there's the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands speaks of expectation. So I do feel like this person possibly has hope that they can get back on their feet. I'm hearing the energy behind that now is getting their kids back. I'm hearing it's an energy around the number 3. Getting their kids back. But they got to prove it now. They got to prove that they're, of course, stable in all ways, shapes and forms to be able to do so. But I'm looking now at the connection of this Two of Swords and this Three of Wands here. So for me, this has to do with identity. Although I can't see the person in the Three of Wands, it's giving me hope energy, like them looking up to this Two of Swords, like I can do it, I can do it. But that I can do it has to do with testifying, speaking up about this matter. Because again, you guys, this isn't someone who was able to do that. If they were subjected to this energy that was whooping on them, and then also the demonic attachments that they had, the instability I picked up on, the fact that they needed some help a long time ago, the fact that they had the responsibility of possibly 3 extra mouths to feed by themselves, no family. They're not going to say, this person did this to me, did that to me, did this to the kids, they abused the kids. They're not going to say that. But now, with the help of whatever this institution is, wherever they are, if this is like, them being covered and protected by government officials now, that's possibly some sort of exchange here, them just kind of waking up to, what actually just took place over the course of 7 years, I'm hearing. Nine years even. but they're going to have to give this person up. But I hear there, okay, so I'm hearing there was a lot of cruelty. So we don't know the extent, you guys, of what was being done, especially with the kids involved. We don't know. Only this person knows, but they've never said anything. They didn't have anyone to talk to, and then they were afraid on top of that. Then they were battling mental illness on top of that. Y'all, we are definitely hearing a victim story right now and getting a inside look on the hows and the whys. So for those of you all who do not understand domestic violence and why they stay, here's a little preview for you. Look at this. We have the justice card. So I said they're considering hope of speaking up and out against this abuser for justice purposes. They want to get their kids back. I said 3 kids, and I wasn't even thinking 3 of wands. The expectation of, the hope of, at that 2 of swords energy, getting their kids back. All right, y'all, this is sad, but let's wish this person nothing but the best of intentions, that they get well, get the help that they need, both on the mental and the physical side with the justice energy, and that this abuser gets locked all the way up, like all the way up, especially for abusing innocent children. Those are the real victims. Those are the real victims here. Y'all, let me grab the clarifiers and then I'll move on to what I wanted to share with you all. Spirit, please clarify the energies on the table. Let the cards fall as it may. Please and thank you. Ooh, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card. Yeah, that would be obvious. This was the first card. No disrespect, Spirit, when I say that. That's just me saying thanks for the confirmation. All right. Let me turn this card over here. So we have the change card. That's number 9. So I said something about 9 years possibly they've been tied into this energy with this abuser. And then these cards flipped out. So the expectation is confirmation with that 3 card. Them wanting to get their kids back and maybe looking toward hope, you know, with this 2 of swords energy, giving up this rat of an abuser to the jail system. We have mature man, so I heard empowerment just now. So that would definitely empower, you know, whoever's in this 2 of swords energy. Now, the mature man, house card, official person, gift, and message of concern. These all came out around this energy with the expectation and this 2 of cups even. All right, so it looks like the law official person did step in because this person had no one. You know, I said that, no family. And then the gift is that they're going to be able, I'm hearing rehabilitated. So there is an offering to be able to get this person back on the right track here. House card and mature man. So there is something surrounding the home, but I feel like that's where all of this went down, this dirt, where they shared. Because all I saw was like an apartment building, I would say just a generic New York City apartment building is what I was seeing, like a studio apartment even. It could have been like not stabilized. I don't even want to get into all that, but I can, you know, feel the energy out and give you details, but I'm not even trying to do all that. Just for the sake of this person and what they've been through. So I'm not even trying to, you know, discount anything that they had going on. Let me see what else is here, y'all. Hold on. Spirit, is there anything else with these clarifiers that we need to know? So I heard grant. So yeah, they're going to be receiving assistance at this point. So that was the best thing that could have happened to them at this point, is that they are in some sort of 4 swords place, institution, could be a mental hospital, that they're able to receive help, but it's going to get them, you know, more help than that they even had accounted for, that they didn't even know that was out there to assist them. So with the grant here, that's like a government grant assistance by way of this mature man energy. So whoever is stepping in, I definitely feel like they are angels in disguise for this person in this Two of Swords energy. All right, so what else I wanted to share with you guys is usually at the end of the reading, I'll walk away and I'll get the video uploaded and, do whatever else social media things I need to do to, let people know the message is out. I also come back just out of pure satisfaction, just confirmation. I'll run through the cards that are at the bottom of the deck, below the ones that we're able to see. And then it's almost mind-blowing the things that come up. So I said, okay, right now I'm going to go ahead and do that for the first time on camera and show you all what else is here at the bottom of the deck. So behind the Two of Swords is the Six of Pentacles. So this is justice. This is what was in balance. It's finally coming into balance. Somebody had been taking, but now it's going to be balanced. But that was that mature man energy with the government assistance. So somebody's going to step in as like a hidden angel for this person to go ahead and get them the help and extra help that they need. So we have the World card reverse. Let's see. What's the World card reverse, Spirit? I heard entry. So that just means that while this person in, the imbalanced energy, well, they both were, but the one who really needs the rehabilitation, they get to, move forward and go ahead and start correcting things that they need to. But on this side, this person, this abuser, they get to move backward and recreate everything that just happened. So meaning what they dished out happens to them now. And we have the Death card reverse. So that's following this World reverse energy. Seven of Cups, the imbalance, Magician card, Ace of Swords reverse, Lover's energy. So yeah. Whew. All right, you guys, I hope this helps.